Alright guys, so I brought you the first one. Here's the second. FDA is now halting production of certain antibiotic and antimicrobial soaps, body washes, I imagine lots of others including lotions, and probably any products listed that have what they were looking to abolish. One second, folks. I apologize. Here we go. 1 second. Had the wrong one activated. Alright, it's actually coming from MSN. Pretty reasonable source. And basically, they're talking about antimicrobial, antibacterial soaps, and basically says FDA halts sale of antibacterial OTC hand body wash products. I was told also the soap. So the U.S. Food and Drug Administration on Friday halts the sale of basically certain antibacterial over-the-counter hand and body wash products, saying they were no more effective than soap and water in preventing illness and reducing spread of infection. And it's all due to those 19 components I named and in the other video. And basically, Janet Woodcock, director of FDA Center for Drug Evaluation and Research, is probably the one who got paid off to do this. And they're targeting these specifically. How and why, I don't know. They're saying they're no more effective than soap and water. You know what? I call that BS, because anytime you remove an applied chemical from something, it removes some type of a system which can be used to prevent something else. So I think that these specific chemicals that were removed basically messed with some kind of poisons or something that these guys want to push. And I said that it was similar to triclosan and triclocarban among, 17 others. You have to go to the first video to appreciate this. I was only able to show you 5 of the other ones, but it was a lot more than this. So something's coming where they don't want us to have antibacterial products, folks. And I'm basically come to that decision because this was never in the news. This is basically done behind closed doors and pretty much everything else. So for them to just up and do this without any major situation really makes me, weird about it. And they are actually saying that manufacturers are working to provide even more science, but there are data gaps which the FDA has set in place, which they want to now go after. Makers of Dial soap, any antibacterial, antimicrobial from Dial, anything by Enco Labs, Steris Corp, among countless others I can name, are being targeted. This did start December 2013, but it has now been put into effect Friday after a ruling of some kind by somebody that was never notified or told us. And I really don't like this, because there's something coming, ladies and gentlemen. They want us all pretty much to die, or something to the effect, where they can now remove products entirely from the shelves that have been 20, 30, 40, 50 years old and say, these are no longer effective, we don't care, next. And that's the way they cover themselves. Oop, my bad. I screwed up on some reason or another. For some reason or another, folks, the wording on this has been all horrible, and I've had a horrible time using the lettering on this. First time I did it, it basically typed a bunch of letters that I didn't need, and then it removed one or two letters after I hit the search button for something else. So this is absolutely true. The government's basically banning antimicrobial and antibiotic soaps, body washes, and no doubt lotions and anything with those 19 chemicals listed. So there is something in their research which said, these products can stop, virus A, virus B, virus C, and the U.S. government or the UN, etc., want to basically start depopulating, and if the general population has this, it'll be, say, 40 times more difficult to put these situations into effect, remove the antibiotic and antiseptic antimicrobial soaps and body washes, and specifically ones with these chemicals which alter these effects of these toxins or these viruses that we are going to use. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, here's some money now. Go pay the companies to remove their products. Okay, thank you. Yep. And that's basically it, folks. I'm not making this up. You see it as I see it. Thank you.